machine. What is it?
It allows you to see, hear, and feel the memories of your ancestor.
It was only a matter of time before Hollywood got its hands on this tale of past and present, ancestors and descendants, and the warring for centuries assassins and Knights Templar.
All the bloodlines have died out, bar one.
Mindful of the ropey reputation of games to movies, Duncan Jones' Warcraft being the latest disappointment in an increasingly long line, Ubisoft, who are on board, has looked to buck that trend.
You're the only one left who can relive the life of your ancestor.
The core creative team gathered here is exemplary. Australian director Justin Kurzel reunites Michael Fassbender and Marion Cotillard, who previously starred together in Kurzel's 2015 bloody Shakespeare remake Macbeth. And co-stars Jeremy Irons, Charlotte Rampling and Brendan Gleeson make up an undeniably impressive roll call. So, does it work? Well, yes and no. Ambitious and stylish, it's a loving recreation of certain elements that make the series so popular, but emotionally, it's a dead weight, and Kurzel & Co. struggle to make us care about the characters who are caught up in a chase for the series' staple MacGuffin, Apple of Eden. As fans will swiftly gather, Assassin's Creed doesn't follow the adventures of Desmond Miles, or any of the main protagonists from the game. Rather, it creates a new character to drop into a familiar world.
His name is Callum Lynch.
I'm Dr. Sophia Ryken. I'm here to help you.
Locking into the Animus, which is very different here than in the games, Cal, played by Michael Fassbender, is suddenly whisked back into Aguilar's storyline. It's one of the film's more impressive visual motifs, and like the bleeding effect visions, where Aguilar appears to be in the same room as Cal, it's brilliantly realised. From stealth moves to air assassinations to gravity-defying leaps, there's exhilaration to spare here. The problems lie with the frequent switching back and forth between timelines, ensuring no real rhythm is ever established between past and present.
Welcome to the Spanish Inquisition.
Fassbender is perfectly adept in physical blockbuster roles, but even he struggles with Cal, a character with a predisposition to violence, with whom it's rather difficult to develop any meaningful connection, even when Brendan Gleeson turns up. Irons and Cotillard are engaging presences, but have little to work with here. Their father-daughter relationship and the differences that divide their approach to science are explored only in the most cursory of fashions. Better, perhaps, are the others in Ricken's facility, in particular Michael K. Williams, Omar from The Wire, who plays one of Cal's fellow inmates.
What I saw in there, it felt real.
It was.
Perhaps the biggest issue is at the very centre of the story. The war between the Assassins and the Knights Templar and the quest for the Apple of Eden never feel particularly tense or high stakes, and you can't help but feel underwhelmed by a story that never really manages to fuse its connective tissue into anything significant. Of course, the setup points to a sequel, which may be forthcoming, but the very past-present nature of the Assassin's Creed games suggests the difficulties that blight this adaptation would dog any future film. Still, credit Kurzel and his crew for recreating the spirit of the series. In an age where Hollywood has apparently little regard for video game tie-ins, Kurzel's team, along with Ubisoft, have tried admirably to protect fan interests. If only they had a better script. 3 stars.
You are destined for great things.
Let's find out.